Good evening, and welcome to my basement apartment and to the realm of Tirana, a mystical realm filled with magical dangers and exotic places, places where rogues gather to practice skills of stealth like sneaky deeds, places where ancient spirits haunt the realm like the ruins of forthright heads, once a great bazaar, and now a condo. Yes, this is a realm filled with many dangers, but thankfully it is also peopled with mighty heroes who gather before you now. Bright stars shining out in the firmament against chaos and evil wherever they may rear their avaricious brow. The first of such heroes that comes before you today is Aru, the raccoon.
Hi, I'm Aru. I'm a raccoon, as the dungeon master said. So I guess that just means I kind of live outdoors and mostly eat garbage. But I suppose that if I was a person and not a raccoon, I would be a garbage person.
Yes, a mighty hero indeed. Our next hero that will join us is Finley, the half-halfling rogue. Oh, maybe Finley's internet
Yes, indeed, I am a devious rogue. With my internet is not working very well. Ooh.
Yes, a powerful rogue, but their Wi-Fi connection is maybe not the strongest. Let's hope it's stronger with Tempest, the Genasi barbarian, although they're in the same house, so it's the same internet connection. Nope, that's not working, I don't think.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now, Tempest.
Oh, that's excellent. Our
Yes.
internet has decided to curse us.
This bodes well for tonight's adventure. Thankfully, we have the musical stylings of none other than DJ Bard, Ayaka Kinugawa, to help us through this battle. Yes, musical stylings will help these technical difficulties. But we'll have to ask you to bear with us as we embark upon today's adventure, Episode 3, Back to School at Dragon Grassy High. Yes, a terrifying place indeed. Well, hello and welcome everyone to another episode of D&D Live. We are live in your living rooms, on your laptops, on your phones. And today we are joined by the lovely Caitlin and Kaya and Steph, who are our players, and Ayaka on the keys. Why don't we start off by introducing our characters a little bit. Caitlin, why don't you tell us a little bit about Aru?
Oh, I mean, I think I told you everything you need to know already. Garbage, raccoon. I'm pretty new to the realm of Tirana, just getting used to life here in the big city. I'm from the woods, but like with the city growing out the way it is eating up a lot of the woods. And hey, that's okay because the city's pretty cool. I like to punch things. I don't know what else you need to know about Aru.
Nice. That's the key thing, that Aru likes to punch.
Yeah, a lot. Really, it's really my whole deal.
And Kaya, Finley is, of course, a character that people might recognize from the live stage show of D&D Live, back in those times when we, walked amongst humans.
Back in the before.
But in case somebody is joining us maybe for the first time in the internet world here, tell us a little bit about Finley.
Finley is a gentle soul. Finley, grew up rather privileged, well off, if you will, but always dreamed of being an adventurer, doing something hardcore, something cool, something adventurous, something stabby. And, never really quite realized that dream until he came across this group of adventurers with whom they have been adventuring for many a season. So they're kind of a big deal now. They have rips in their pants.
Nice. They've got that. They've reached that level where they've got rips in the pants. Don't have to buy the ripped pants.
Real rips too. Didn't come that way.
Yeah, nice. That's impressive. If you've been playing a character for long enough that you got rips in the pants, then that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Finley should buy new pants, but it won't because it's badass. Too cool.
I always gauge the age of my characters by when the wounds section of my character sheet becomes torn up because I've erased it too many times.
Ah. Yeah, that's a good. That's good. I've been
That's-
stabbed many a time as Finley, so true.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had sheets for that long, so.
True.
And last but not least, in quality or stature, we've got Steph as Tempest, the Genasi Barbarian.
Yeah, so Tempest is originally from Lake Erie, the shittiest of the lakes, but tells everyone that they're from Lake Superior because they're very proud. Genasi are very proud, half genie, half human creatures. Yeah, I mean, Genasi have the power over the elements. Obviously, I'm a water Genasi, which also gives me the power to control internet connections, so I don't have to come up with clever jokes for intros. So that's a really good power to have. But yeah, imagine just very like just wants to fight, just tough, stoic, very pretty serious. If you've ever played Dragon Age Origins, kind of Shale-esque.
Shale-esque.
Shale-esque, you know, hates chickens.
Nice. I'll bear that in mind in case that should come up in the episode. All right, well, and then those are our characters. Then if there's no other questions, let's just launch right into today's episode at Dragon Grassy High.
Yay!
Nice. So we'll join our characters sort of not quite in media res, but on your way towards Dragon Grassy High. Dragon Grassy High, of course, is a famous high school in the realm of Tirana, where all sorts of creatures, elves and dwarves and orcs and humans, all gather to get some free public education, and of course, all kinds of different like high school angstiness, but with pointier hats and more spells involved than in real life. But what brings our characters to Dragon Grassy High? Well, of course, our characters are probably above high school age. I'm not 100% sure on Aru.
I think I'm 8 years old, so I don't know like what that is in raccoon years or human years rather.
Right, but you've kind of slipped through the cracks of the public education system.
All of you know I cannot read a word.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe Aru can get some legit learning out of this experience. But we're actually here on sort of a stealth mission. So as we join our heroes, we're on the back of the school bus taking us to Dragon Grassy Junior High, or not Junior High, it's just high in this one. We're aging it up, so the teens can be sexier.
Oh, God.
So we're riding along our dragon, and riding along with us is a mighty knight of the realm of Tirana. Knight in shining armor. This is Labor Knight that is with us in honor of our day today, who's assembled our heroes because of a dark force at Dragon Grassy High. So as we fly through the sky towards the high school, Sir Labor here is calling back over his shoulder. Now, I understand that this is a strange mission, asking you to infiltrate a Dragon Grassy High School and pretend to be normal students, fit in with them, and be accepted by them socially. However, this must be done for the safety of the realm, particularly the poor students of Dragon Grassy High. For you see, there's a terrible menace that waits for them when they return to school this year.
What kind of terrible menace?
Is it bullies?
Have they taken away another grade?
Did they cut music education again?
Oh, are the class sizes increasing?
Do they have to have healthy vending machines?
Are they starting to stack the students on top of one another?
You're getting closer as you go, but none of these are it. No, the truth is that there's a malign force that has come to Dragon Grassy with an aim to destroy all students. For you see, 100 years ago on this day, there was a mighty principal of Dragon Grassy High, a dark sorcerer sorcerer named Vermian. However, on prom night, when Vermian was about to crown the prom king and queen, Vermian was struck by lightning and slain. Some say that Vermian's spirit was so tortured by the inability to have a successful prom that he never truly died, and he lingers in undeath. The legends say that Vermian would rise as a lich on this day, and we have reliable sources amongst our diviners at the University of Tirana that indicate that Vermian has taken the form of a student, is hiding himself amongst their ranks, believing that he knows their ways well enough to cloak himself and strike from the shadows. I believe in the ancient axiom of it takes one to know one. And so you will disguise yourselves as students and thereby root out Vermian and stop his evil plan before the students are slain.
I mean, yes, that's why I wore my very best first day of school outfit today.
Yes, you're looking very sharp, Tempest.
It is very important in the Genasi culture that you take this revered day, the day you finally get to have the education promised to your people. So you must go in full dress. I wore my very best bow tie for this day. Look great. Thank you.
Yes, that is a good point, and we must remember that Dragongrassi is a high school of many cultures and subcultures. For aside from the fact that there are elves and orcs and humans and genasi and raccoons that are students there, perhaps more importantly, there are jocks and goths and nerds, each with their own cultures.
I'm obviously a jock,
Yeah,
as we all can tell.
Yeah, me too. Totally.
Well, I never went to school, so I don't know anything about having to get dressed up. I don't know anything about these jocks or nerds. What would you guys say I am?
What sort of hobbies do you enjoy?
Mostly just rolling around in dirt.
Art major for sure.
I like
Definitely
to climb on
mixed
roofs.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd hang out in like the art hallway,
The photography
Totally.
room, perhaps.
like your class attendance would probably get worse and worse as the years went on.
So you'd have a great hangout room in the basement.
Yeah, and after high school, you're either very successful or in insurance now.
Oh. Is that true of all artists? That they're either successful or in insurance?
Not
Or
anymore,
real
Professor Labor. Now, we've come up to Degrassi High. Are there any final questions that you have before I unleash you upon the terrifying challenge of imitating high school students?
Does
Yeah.
this help me look more like a kid?
What is that? What are you wearing? Is that a backwards baseball cap? Yes, indeed it does.
Oh,
Excellent.
goodness.
Do I need something to sort of age myself down a little bit? Because I know I look like I've definitely graduated high school, right?
No, you're very fine.
No,
Oh,
I
I
should
was going to say
probably.
you looked pretty
something.
cherubic, but
Yeah, we
Really?
maybe want to draw some facial hair
I
to
got-
age you up.
I got the robe as a graduation gift, so I should probably take that off because people will be able to tell I've definitely graduated.
Can we put a little mustache on you for grown-upping?
I am growing a mustache.
now about grown-upping, I'll warn you that though it may seem that some of these high school students are 20-something to 30-something actors, they are in fact young students of a high school. For of course they come from many varied races who age at different rates. Elves don't go to high school until they're like 90.
That's very awkward.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, imagine
Parties
that.
with
They're,
90-year-olds.
like
not
when
How
you're
do
a,
you,
when you're a parent and an elf, you got to deal with that kid for like 50 years before they even go to like K, like pre-K.
Yeah, it must be so weird and awkward. Imagine being awkward in high school, you guys.
Just the most lengthy period of going through puberty.
Can you imagine though?
Yeah.
How weird that would be.
No, I was a jock. I had a very good time in high school.
Me too. Yeah.
I can't wait to go to school, but I'm a little bit worried about having to trick all these kids into thinking I'm a student.
I think you'll do okay, Aru. I think all you need to do is pretend that you have lots to learn.
First, we must find the most popular student, become best friends with them, infiltrate from that way, find out the cool lingo, find out where everyone hangs out, which door is it? Is it the east door? Where is the smoke first corner? We must find this information.
I mean, we could also just play it cool because that's what cool people do is they play it cool, I think.
I have a lot to learn from both of you.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully you'll learn fast because here we are. Sir Labor gestures out to an island floating in the sky, suspended on buoyant clouds. For Dragongrassy High is indeed a high school, flying over top of Tirana, with the same technology that keeps the Sky Dome aloft.
Whoa, cool.
How do we get up there?
The Dragon Bus will drop you off at the South Gate. Good luck. You're going to need
Dragon bus. Well, we're already not cool because we're not driving our own dragons.
Hold on, wait for it. Can I use shape water cantrip to like make a wave come up and just like carry us up?
You want to just like show up on a wave?
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Great.
So Tempest is going to conjure a wave of water to rise high up into the sky to like crest you up into the scene. Is everybody going to like ride this wave, or is this just for you, Tempest?
No, it's for everybody, but we have to all strike cool poses as we come up so that we make like a real entrance.
This is
Oh, so we're
foolproof.
going for a like slow-mo entrance action.
Yeah, we're like announcing that we're new kids in school.
Okay, sweet. All right. Well, we're going to have to call on then the powers of our technical support team here, with the magic of DJ Bard to give us a cool entrance music thing, and the magic of Tabitha Houseman, who is our technical director for this episode. Tabitha, can you summon a cool graphic of like a cool intro for our characters? And you see the characters and they're looking awesome. And then there's like cool teens that they're fighting against. Yeah, awesome. Oh, there's such a cool intro happening where the heroes are like, they're just like riding on a wave, and they look awesome probably.
Is this cool?
But how awesome do you look? We'll have to turn to the dice to determine that. So each of you is going to choose a charisma-based skill to try to impress the teens with your first appearance here. So you can choose to either try to persuade them with your natural charisma, deceive them into thinking you're something that you're not, or intimidate them with your sheer force and prowess. So which are each of you going to try to do?
I'm absolutely going to intimidate.
What was the first one?
Persuasion.
Second one is deception.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna lean on that one.
All right. So
I don't really have those skills, so I'll just go with the first one.
So persuasion for Aru, intimidation for Tempest, and deception for Finley. Finley, you'll be the red die, Tempest the blue, and Aru the white.
Makes sense.
In our mighty die cam. Okay.
So mighty.
We've got a 14 for Finley, 7 for Aru, and 7 for Tempest. So with your scores, what do those scores amount to?
I have a -1 charisma, as I learned last time, and
Right.
intend to double down on this time.
I have a +1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so more charismatic than me. No, it's fine.
Absolutely. I was
It's fine.
I was popular in high
It's
school.
fine.
Pretty
It's fine.
popular, yeah. So a -1 for Finley makes a 13, +1 for Tempest makes an 8, and Aru,
What's deception?
deception is a charisma-based skill.
Not great. So 7?
7.
It's
Oh.
all the hat.
All right, so there's a lot of flash in your entrance here, but as the teens are all slow-mo looking over the corner of their denim jackets with like gray knitted hoods, I assume that's what teens still wear, right? And they're all looking over at you. There's a sort of a sneer of trying too hard with this wave. But Finley's blithe disinterest while riding the wave does seem to catch some attention.
What? Am I even on a wave? What?
A particularly cool-looking teen who resembles the coach of maybe a squadron of duck-based hockey players looks up towards Finley and gives a slow nod. Considers a thumbs up, but holds it back.
Wait, why are they looking at you like that? I'm cool. I'm the popular one. Is it the bow tie? Bow tie's not in anymore?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just so blithely disinterested, you know?
Hey, do you want to like slow-mo walk toward the school? Keep this thing going?
I'm just gonna regular mo walk towards the school because I don't even care about it.
I'm gonna try that one. 'Cause clearly,
Oh. All right. Well, I'll see you guys when I get there. I'm going to slow-mo walk into the school.
I walk at a regular pace, which to me is quite fast.
me is very slow.
So our heroes are entering into Dragon Grassy High, and you step through the doors into the hallowed halls of Dragon Grassy High, lined on either side with tall green lockers with domed ceilings that have cool skylights letting in skylight through the sky there. And like the school has budget, for sure it has budget at this time.
It's a public school?
Yeah, but it's like a fantasy public school, so it's like it's a little
So it
bit
has funding.
yeah, it's a little bit public school, and it's a little bit like Council of Elrond, you know.
Oh, cool. So like the Catholic school system.
Right, so it's Catholic. Yeah, cool. So as we're walking into the school here, this teen who saw you, Finley, is stepping up towards you. He says, "Hey, couldn't help but notice that you didn't seem to care much about that wave."
What?
I mean, hold on. It was a very good wave.
Oh man, did you not even care about what I just said? Wow.
Don't even care about anything?
My name's Sir Estevez. What's yours?
Does it even matter, Finley?
So I'm Tempest.
And I'm just
Oh.
arriving now.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Who's your friend that moves weird?
Oh, that's Aru. She doesn't even care about not walking normal, you know?
Hi, I'm Aru. I care about learning.
She's
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, great.
Aru,
I like-
play it
What?
cool.
I thought you said that I just had to pretend to care about learning and I'd be cool.
Like, get rid of the bow tie?
I was wrong. These kids don't want to care about anything.
But caring is great. That's how you rise to success. You care about things, you work hard, you accomplish.
Keep your voice down. It sounds like you care about something. I thought that too, but maybe that's why I was so nerdy the first time I went around in high school. Maybe this is the secret.
Maybe. So we gotta pretend like we don't care about anything. But we do care about things anyway.
Yeah, but I think we
Okay.
need to play it like we don't care about anything, so we can get our way in there. And maybe over the course of it, we'll stop caring so much, and then everyone will like us more.
Hold on, I have a question though. Are there certain things you're supposed to care about and other things you're not supposed to care about?
You're caring too much about it.
An excellent question, Tempest. And this caring will be tested as suddenly a bell rings in the hall and students begin to hustle towards class.
What does that sound?
That's just a bell. It's just a bell. Chill out, Aru.
So do we have our schedules? Do we know where we're supposed to be?
Let's go be wherever.
I
Who do
guess.
you have for homeroom?
Wait, I'm just gonna follow you, whatever your homeroom is, I guess. How do you find out these things?
The group of you are looking confused in the hallway here, and a dwarf is stepping up towards you carrying a large stack of books. He has small round spectacles at the end of his nose and is looking around at the various classrooms. He just sort of looks up towards you and, hey, are you lost?
And
Yeah,
Maybe
but
not
not that I
the book-
care. What?
Oh, you don't care about school? I care deeply about school and my grades. Do you want help finding your classrooms?
I'm so
yes,
confused.
You must be first years, huh?
Yes, we're just starting in school.
I got expelled from another school. That's why I'm here.
I was too cool at that other school, and that's why they sent me here.
Oh, no, that's terrible. I feel so sorry for you.
No, it's
It's
fine.
fine. If we cared, would we even care?
I don't care.
My name's Halson. I'm studying to be a geologist, he says, reaching his hand out towards you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. I mean, I'm a pretty cool guy as well, he says. As he says this, suddenly a large student nudges Halson in the back behind him and he stumbles, dropping his various books on the ground. He drops down to his knees. Does one of those.
Can I go after the guy who pushed him and just give like a shove?
Yeah, you can go and give a shove.
Yeah,
The-
just be like, hey.
The guy who pushed him has a like flannel shirt tied around his waist and ripped jeans. But were they ripped when he got them? Were they ripped when he got them? He's a tall and lean orcish fellow but ruggedly handsome. You're stepping up to him to shove him.
Yeah,
Wait, no, teens aren't supposed to be that handsome. There has to be something wrong with them.
but he shoved this little dwarf who's working hard.
Maybe he's a dragon. I mean, look at that outfit. It looks like he's from the 1990s.
Ah, when dragons.
Oh, sorry, I
ruled
meant a
the
lich.
earth.
Maybe he's a lich.
One of
From
those
100.
monsters. So Tempest, are you going to shove this attractive orc?
Absolutely.
You give him a shove, and he sort of whips around his shoulder-length, tousled hair,
Oh,
tosses at him,
oh, it's
And,
so perfectly tousled.
and he glares at you. Hey, what's your damage?
What is your damage?
I was just picking on the nerds. It's the way of life here at Dragon Grassy. Hey, you look all right, though.
Thanks.
Nice
Thank-
bow
thank-
tie.
Oh, thanks. It's ironic.
Oh, okay. Maybe you are cool.
Look, I'm just trying to, make sure that you know that we're not people to be messed with.
As you speak to this orc, Halson is blubbering and trying to collect his books.
He's with us now.
The orc just sort of, all right. Well, I guess I'll see you in class if you're lame enough to go.
Maybe I will be there and maybe I will not be there. I haven't decided yet.
I don't care enough to contribute to this conversation.
Can we have a team meeting? I'm just so confused.
As
Am
As
I?
the-
Are we
as the
supposed?
orcs, or sorry, go ahead, Aru.
No. After you, Dungeon Master.
As the orc steps off, Halson is picking up the rest of his books. And just sort of, oh, sorry, that's Jet. He's a bully.
Look, bullies are just sad people trying to take out their childhood suffering on others. Really, it's a cry for help. They need to seek therapy.
Aru, what sense are you getting from these folks?
I'm just really confused. I thought we weren't supposed to care, but Holson seems to care. I don't know. Am I supposed to care or not?
I think learning is fun.
Well, I was really excited to learn, but now I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be excited to learn anymore. Either way, I think that guy with the hair is probably our lich. We should follow him.
I mean, he has
Hey.
to be, right?
The 90s are back in style, though. He could just be a normal douchebag.
If Judge is going to go to any class, he'll only be going to battle class. I think he skips all the other ones.
Is it battle?
Battle class?
class?
School
Yeah,
has
Dragon Grassy's all about preparing you for a life of adventure. Learning is fun.
Let's go to battle class.
Wait, what? I didn't have this in my school. I just baked and like herded cattle and shit.
Herded cattle.
Yeah,
That's because you're a. That's what they do in Cabbage Town.
I mean, I haven't graduated yet, and this is only the second school I've been. Oh, it's a web of
Wow.
mistruths.
Well, I guess I could go with you to battle class. It's been a while since I've been in there. But maybe with new friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can take you in there, and then we'll all not care about it so much that we'll be great at it, and then we can prove that we're actually the best adventurers in this school. Because can you imagine if we weren't better than all these other kids? That would be
embarrassing. We're professional fighters.
Right, Aru?
We're not going to be better adventurers than Lady Ringwarden.
Who?
Who?
Molybdenum Ringwarden. She's an elf and a sorceress.
And just one more time, what's her name?
Can you spell?
Molybdenum Ringwarden?
No, like I heard it. I just wanted to make sure everyone heard it.
Right. Yeah. You see what's going on here? Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
I wish I'd seen The Breakfast Club recently.
I haven't. So.
Great.
I can't wait till our dance scene.
Oh, it'll happen.
Well, either way, I say we go to battle class. How you
Yes.
feeling about that, Aru? Good?
I'm always down to battle because I'm really good at punching.
Oh, neat. That's cool.
I can't wait to punch children. Let's go.
With that, we'll do a hard cut. We'll just hard cut from that
Yeah.
straight into battle class intro. So we're in battle class now. Battle class is in one of these like dungeon classrooms. It's down in the like rock that the castle of Dragon Grassy floats on. And so there's like sort of like rough hewn stone walls. For some reason, there's like iron barred like basement style windows at the top of it. But it's a pretty big, wide open room. Think of it as like kind of a cross between a sewer and a gymnasium. So like
where the Ninja Turtles train.
Sorry, what?
Like where the Ninja Turtles train.
Yeah, for sure. You could for sure train Ninja Turtles in here.
Follow-up question: is there pizza?
Nice. The teacher of battle class is an iron golem who addresses the students now. Welcome to battle class. Battling is integral to survival, and in battle class, you will learn to battle. Adventurers must face all kinds of foes, but we will begin with the simplest foe that an adventurer can expect to face. Rats in the basement.
Oh, classic.
Really?
Oh, this is so cool. I can't believe I got to learn all this stuff.
You will get into partners and prove your mettle battling rats in the basement. Whoever is able to deal the most damage to the rat in the basement will be considered the winner of battle class. And in battle class, winning is the goal.
Oh, I want to win battle class.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it's on because I'm going to win battle class.
I see we have some new faces in the classroom today. Why don't you introduce yourselves as the team captains for this exercise in battle class?
Oh.
My name is Tempest or whatever. I'm looking forward to getting some cool people on my team who are ready to do some real damage.
There's some sort of nods from the teens that have gathered here. Of course, the teens that we have met in the hallway are all gathered here, along with a couple ones that we haven't met before. A very regal-looking elven sorcerer that we can only assume to be Lady Ringwarden, and a sullen-looking ghost that's haunting the corner of the room.
Yeah, hi, I'm Finley. I came from another school where I got totally expelled because I didn't care about their dumb classes anyway, because their classes were all pastoral and stuff. And I was like, nah. And so I came here and I was like, yeah. Because this place also sucks, but I like it so much.
That elicits a righteous from Jut the orc.
I'm Aru. I, both care and don't care depending on what I need to do here. I've for sure a student, fellow student. I can read as well.
Your last comment elicits some confusion from the teens. But now it's time for you each to choose who you want your partner to be. The golem teacher has described you each as team captains of your own team, so you'll be in competition against each other. And you'll choose one of the 5 particularly sullen and cool teens that we've been introduced to as your partners. So just to remind us, we've got Molly Dim Ringwarden as an option, the elven sorceress. We've got Jut, the orc with the grunge style. We've got Sir Estevez, the fellow that we met out front at the beginning. Halson, the dwarf nerd. And the ghost, who the Iron Golem teacher informs us is called Sheets. So Aru, why don't you pick first?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Holson, like you're my buddy. We met in the hallway. Let's fight some rats together.
You're selecting Halson first, elicits gasps from the crowd of teens. As
Aru
Halson,
is
of course,
Aru's very confused.
Halson steps up towards you and, wow, that's the first time anybody's ever picked me anything other than last.
Wow. I don't understand why. Can you not fight?
Not at all.
Right on. Don't worry. I can.
And Finley, now it's your turn to pick.
I don't care at all about winning so much. So I'm going to pick who I think is going to be the strongest, which is Jut the orc.
Jet blows some hair out of his face and steps up to join you.
I try not to make eye contact, but then I also try to make eye contact, but I also don't.
Nice. And Tempest, who are you picking?
I'm gonna pick Molly Ringwarden.
Yeah, you got it. She steps up and sort of gives you a up and down look and just sort of, I've not seen you around here before. Bow ties are so last season.
So's being a bitch.
Nice. That'll elicit another gasp from the crowd of teens. And embers start to light in Molly's eyes. The Iron Golem says, "And now let the battles begin." And so, for this test, our heroes will have to battle against the Dragongrassy High's resident punching bags called rat trolls. Part troll, part rat. Thankfully, they regenerate, so your abuse towards them will not kill them.
No, that makes it so much worse somehow.
Yeah, is that better or worse?
Will they remember that we killed them in a past life and come back full of vengeance?
Yeah, like that Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Oh,
so
no.
No.
so,
We'll be haunted
Ta-
by rats forever.
so
Wait,
our
I think-
technical director Tabitha Houseman is going to hit us with a cool intro graphic of our heroes, and they're going to like face off against the rat troll, and the rat troll's like like half troll, half rat, and like big, and it's got a club, and it's like, oh no, it's like a big it's like a big rat, and it's like kind of a troll too though.
Wait, Sean, I don't understand. Could you explain it further?
So it's like there's a big, it's like kind of like a troll, but it's also kind of like a rat. It's like wow, and there's like lightning, and
Is it
Oh,
like,
man.
or is it more like,
Oh, it's so
and he's
ugly.
got like a little bit of snot coming out of his nose because like
Oh
ooh.
yeah, gross.
Yeah.
Carrying a big a club of some kind.
Yeah, totally.
Yuck.
Dope. Yeah. Dope.
All right, so by the Iron Golem's description, Aru and Finley and Tempest, you'll each have 1 round to do as much damage as you can to the rat troll with your partner, and we'll see who the winner is. So Aru, you and Halson will go first.
okay. All right, I'm going to punch it.
You don't need to roll your die, Aru, of course.
Do you have damage dice as well?
I do.
Ah, right, Dungeon Master. You got this.
So Aru, you're going to attack with your unarmed strikes.
You know it.
Okay, so your scores are a 10 and a 3.
That's not very good, Dungeon Master.
Not very good. The 3 will miss, but the 10 will, after your bonus of 6, will score a hit.
Sick.
So now, Aru, now you can choose to use a key point to do a flurry of blows to make 2 extra attacks.
I, of course, do that.
Okay. Oh, a much more impressive loadout this time. We have a 16, and then
Yeah,
the other
baby.
roll is a natural 20.
Eat that 20,
Ow, ow,
baby.
So a critical hit.
Dang.
Damn.
So Aru, you've scored 2 hits and 1 critical hit. Meanwhile, your partner, Halson, will try to strike the rat troll with a book. And has rolled a 1.
Oh, Holson, buddy. Oh,
Throw
man.
the book.
So we'll see what happens with that later. Let's see what happens with Aru's attacks. So Aru, you've hit twice and with 1 critical. So you're going to do 4d6 damage with that, plus 9 for your bonus from your dexterity. So your score is 12 on the d6, plus 9, so 21 damage. So an impressive blackjack of damage from Aru.
Nice.
So Aru, how do you want to describe this flurry of attacks, and particularly the critical?
I just like punch so fast, you just like can't even see my fist. It's just like, whoa, who is this Awesome, raccoon. And then just end with like one really big uppercut that just kind of like sends the thing flying in the air and like landing back down.
The rat troll flies up into the air, lands on the ground, and it's lying prone as Halsin approaches it, lifting the book in the air. However, Halsin has become overzealous with his new friendship and has put too much oomph into it, and so falls directly backwards and tumbles down a rocky sewer staircase and lands in a like little briny pool of goop.
I'm gonna go try to get him out. I'll be doing that while the others are doing their turn. Just like, come on, buddy.
Definitely all the students point and laugh at him.
Oh,
Hey, don't laugh. He's my friend.
Finley is pointing and laughing and then stops, ashamed.
Sheets, the ghosts, with their arms crossed, says, Halsin doesn't have any friends.
He does now, and it's me.
Aru, make an intimidation roll. You're trying to stand up for Hall here to the other students, see if you can change their mind. No, you've rolled an 8.
The
pressure
you
is
be
hard
scared of me.
Your pressure is hard to change, but you are trying to fish Halsin out of this brine pool while we go into Finley's turn.
Okay, can I have Jut attack for I want to do a stealthy attack, which might require using Jut. So does he
you're
go first?
Gonna have Jut throw out an attack first.
Yeah, that way I can stealth around him.
So Jut snaps out a switchblade and ties a bandana around his wrist as if he's going to tie it onto the wrist of another teen, but there's no other teens to do that with. So he just jabs out at the rat troll, who's just picking itself up off the ground and rubbing its jaw and about to say something, maybe to reveal its misunderstood situation in this world, but no time because it's stabbed with a switchblade.
Oh no!
Jut has rolled a 7.
Oh boy!
Not a very
Jut.
impressive roll, and so the rat troll swats out with his club and deflects the switchblade. However, it is still distracted, so if you land a hit on it now, your sneak attack bonus will come into effect.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so you're going to throw out an attack at it.
Oh yeah.
An 18, an impressive roll that will land a hit.
Yeah.
So Finley, what is your sneak attack damage bonus? It's on your sheet somewhere.
Yeah, it sure is. Now just give me one moment as I figure out what that is. Oh, it's plus 4d6.
Nice. So you'll do 5d6 plus 5 damage.
Oh yeah.
Nope. 11, 13, 14, 15. So a total of 20 damage, 1 point away from Aru.
Damn it!
It's a close race. But Aru is in the lead, still fishing Halsin out of the slime here. What's your description on this move, Finley?
I sneak as he's like pulling out a switchblade and doing all the cool fancy things. I just like, you know that kid in dodgeball who just goes straight to the sidelines just to like try and like wait it out while people are getting hit by balls? Is this familiar to anybody but me? Because that's what I did.
Yeah, I know that kid. I know that kid for sure.
Yeah, okay. So that kid, except as soon as he like goes to like fend off the knife, I like jump on his back and I'm like wrestling him around and then like do like a little like kick flip and like turn him over. So,
Nice. You do sort of like a little flip on him.
yeah.
So the rat troll comes crashing down to the stony floor as Finley and Jut sort of like, hey, pretty cool.
Yeah, me too.
Don't try too hard.
I mean, I wouldn't ever. I'm just good at it naturally.
Hey, you going to prom with anyone?
You?
That gets an ooh from the while the rat troll kind of is muttering, I was thinking of going to prom with, and then now it's time for Tempest and Molly to strike. So Tempest, what's your plan?
So how does this trident with the storm aura work?
So that's when you go into a rage, you like make it stormy around you and you blast bolts of lightning in sort of a radius around you.
Oh yeah, can I do that?
I mean, yeah, property damage be damned.
I don't go here.
I don't
Doesn't even go here.
I don't even go here. Okay, so you're flying into a rage, so make sure you're using your rage-based stats. They should be like have a little like angry lightning bolt or burst around them.
Yeah.
So Tempest, you're flashing in with your trident. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna bring my trident and try to like make the lightning come to the trident just so it looks really cool and it's.
Oh, nice. You're getting the power of Grayskull for a second.
Yeah.
Oh man, 20. And so Tempest has scored a critical hit with this.
How's it feel, Finley, not to be the only one without rolling a 20?
Dad, thank you for pointing it out. Ugh.
So Tempest, what is your damage with that trident? You're doing.
Damage is 2d6 plus 5.
Okay.
But there's a plus 13 if I use my Great Weapons Mastery. Can I do that?
Plus 13. Weapons Mastery. Oh. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. So the grand total of this, I think that's an attack bonus, not a hit bonus, or not a damage bonus. But you will be doing, you're doing 46 because of the critical hit, and then an additional d6 because of the lightning bolt because of your storm aura, and then adding 5 from your strength to that.
Sick.
So it's actually the exact same roll that Finley made for damage.
Great.
And your score is going to be 10, 15, 17 plus 5 is 22. So 1 point higher than Aru's team.
Do I get to do my second attack though? Because I.
Yes, you do have 2 attacks per round, so you can strike out again with the trident.
Yeah, I'm for sure gonna hit it again with this trident.
Well, show off.
No, no, you're not.
So Tempest, you call lightning down onto the trident and it crackles with electricity, and then you raise it up and tell us what this critical hit looks like.
So what happens is when I stab it into the rat troll, like the entire rat troll, like you see that thing where the electricity happens and then you just see it's all black and just their skeleton?
Right. You
When they're
give it
being
the Blanca shock?
Yeah. But then as I pull it back out, I accidentally nick myself and do the same thing to myself.
Nice. So you, as you do this and nick yourself and zap yourself with it, you notice also that Molly Ringwarden is staring balefully at you as her hair has risen with static electricity and is completely out of place. She just drops her staff and crosses her arms and refuses to make an attack at the rat troll to help your team. But you've still scored 22 points of damage, which makes you the winner of this challenge. And so the Iron Golem sounds a fanfare of victory, just like, you know, little like horns and stuff open up on its chest plates and things like that. Little symbols on the top of its head. You know the deal.
Yeah.
And it says, "The challenge is over. The winner is Tempest and Molly."
No, it's just Tempest. Molly did nothing.
Molly was a part of your team, and teamwork is part of the exercise.
You hear that, Molly? Teamwork is part of the exercise.
Molly just sort of glares at you. The Iron Golem continues with, "As a reward, you will be given free drinks at tonight's prom. Yes, it is important to note that this year the prom will be held on the first day of school instead of the last day of school for non-suspicious reasons."
I mean, I think that's. I'm already dressed up for it. That's great.
Yeah, me too, because I wouldn't even dress up because I don't even care. That's why I don't care about the stupid assignment and the fact that I lost.
Molly glares at you, Tempest, and says, "If you think you're going to snatch my prom queen crown, you're wrong."
Can I like shape some nearby water and just splash it at her to like get all of her hair going from frizzy to like super flat?
You can just make this sort of splash at her. She sort of scoffs at that, and a bolt of flame starts to play in her hands. The Iron Golem steps forward and says, "Hey, hey, hey, kids, break it up. Battle class is about battling the lowly rat troll, not each other." The rat troll kind of like, "Hey," back there.
Sorry,
we have-
rat troll.
rat troll's getting some love in the chat. People feel bad for the rat troll. So the rat troll will be imbued with a bit more significance in this world now.
Oh,
Oh man, now I feel really bad.
I'm fine with it.
With this, class is dismissed, says the Iron Golem. The students are starting to gather their things and leave the classroom.
So, team meeting?
Yes, I think that's wise.
I mean, I don't know. I was gonna go have lunch with Judd and some of his people. But no, okay, team meeting, sure.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm not going to stop you from anything fun, but just, does anybody give you, litchy vibes?
I mean, clearly it's Molly. What a bitch.
They do rhyme.
I've said it several times. I don't know.
Great. Just establishing.
They do it on TV.
Yeah, but just because they do it on Drag Race doesn't mean
But it's 9 o'clock. It's after 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the questionable one.
I clicked the button that said we're not for kids.
Anyway, okay, guys, be quick because I'm going to lunch with Judd.
Well-
Who do we think it is? Molly?
Hey.
Because she is a BITCA?
Bika.
Close. Very close, Aru. Good job.
Thank you. I'm learning at school. Maybe by the end of today, I'll know how to read. So this dance thing, is this appropriate attire for a dance?
I'd say yes.
I mean, normally people dress up more. Then again, a fall dance is usually actually quite casual. It's when you're trying to show everyone how cool you are. Prom's usually a little more formal. It just,
I mean, let's focus. The fact isn't about what we should be wearing. I mean, the fact is that this shouldn't be a prom on the first day of school. That's a terrible idea. What tensions have arisen that you need to expunge via prom?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe between.
Indeed, it is highly suspicious. The rat troll has lingered behind in the class as everyone else has left.
Mr. Troll, question for you. What's your name?
My name is Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Thank you for asking. It
Yeah,
has
sorry
been
about before.
It has been almost 1,000 years since someone asked my name.
Okay, that's sad. Should we be bringing a fourth person into this sort of situation? I mean,
There is only one who has the authority to change the date of prom. The principal.
Who's the principal? Wait, do I know that?
That's the person who runs the school, Aru.
Yes, they usually get to they're kind of like the CEO of education, but very locally.
Like the garbage man, or?
I mean, that's kind of a janitor. That's not a very respected position in most schools.
Think of it
No?
as like
Our
a
janitor is a great guy.
Probably. Janitors probably work harder than a lot of other people, and definitely harder than any of the students.
probably underpaid, but
For sure.
not a
respected.
good analogy for this. No, we're talking about, like, say you had a pack of wolves, right, Aru? You know, that sort of thing.
Yep.
So like the alpha wolf, that's the principal.
Okay. So we've got to find this principal. Where might this principal lurk?
Don't have to say
Well,
it.
the principal will certainly be at the prom. Principal Vernon has been very excited about the prom.
Vernon.
Mhm.
Wait. So the principal is the Lich. Unless there's two Vernons.
What lich are you talking about? We're not just telling people that we don't know very much about who might have a reason to dislike us and not trust us about liches.
Good
I
You know
point.
it's Tim.
I would have no reason to dislike you if one of you goes to prom with me.
What?
I mean,
how did we?
I don't know if I'm going yet.
I think I'm going with Chuck. He's the one that you locked.
Right. I mean, prom is like right now, so it's like time to make a decision, I guess.
I'm gonna go check the hallway.
Hey, you get back here. No.
I
Hey,
don't want to like force you or anything. I'm just
Oh, this
was
is-
wondering, I guess.
Tim, I mean, I don't really know what it means to bring someone to a dance or whatever, but I'll for sure bring you to this prom dance.
Aru will
What?
do it.
Rue's in. Great.
Oh,
know what?
joy of joys. The rat troll Tim claps his hands.
Yeah, for sure. I guess I need to get some kind of formal clothes or something. Rat troll, Tim, do you have any of those things I could wear? Bow ties or capes?
Yes, but they're all pretty sewery, if that's okay.
I don't know. Hey, Finley and Tempest, is it okay if, I'm pretty sewery myself. Is it okay if I'm covered in sewer sludge for the prom?
Yeah, you know what? I think it'll be more of a couple's theme costume thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could really sell it as a purposeful choice.
Yeah.
I somehow think that you're deceiving me, but I'll just go with it.
No, it's great. I just think I think honestly, don't go clean because when you get the blood dumped on you, it'll be tough. So
There's
Wait,
blood
what?
dumping at prom? Cool.
What?
Oh.
I'm just saying, if things don't go your way and the cool people aren't nice to you and they do something mean to you at the prom,
What are you
it's
going
better
to
that-
do to Aru?
I'm not going to do anything. It's just I'm saying that cool people sometimes when you go to the prom, especially if you go with someone that's uncool or no one at all, they're sometimes mean to you and they throw things at you or dump blood on
Did
your
this
head.
happen to you?
No.
I think that I need to hear a monologue about this.
Is it time for Finley to deliver a spotlit monologue?
Can we have some sad music, please, DJ Bard?
Sorry, I tried.
That was a real
I'm
spotlight.
sorry.
Okay, a not so spotlit monologue.
Look, I have to come clean to you guys in this well-lit classroom. I wasn't cool in high school, and I know a lot of my plots revolve around me not actually being as cool as I pretend to be, and I know people aren't very frequently surprised by that, and I know that this has become repetitive, but the point is that nonetheless, I wasn't cool, and I know you're all not surprised. But kids can be cruel, and I learned to be a just adventurer because I got bullied. I got better because of that. And I don't know where I was going with this because I was never really practiced in monologues because I never got to win anything because I was uncool. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm sorry you weren't cool.
That's not the point.
Tim slow claps, a single tear welling in his eye.
Really? But I have a -1 charisma.
But he's a rat troll.
Tim says, "You don't want to know what my charisma is."
Oh. Tim, is it -2?
It is.
Oh.
Aru, I'm going to get you the seweriest outfit I can find. And maybe you and I will be prom king and queen, or I don't know if we have to be like binary about it or whatever. Hopefully they give us hats.
And maybe, hopefully, they'll pour blood on our heads.
Oh, delicious blood.
See, it could all work out.
So Tim is going to the little Murphy closet that he's got in the like sewer wall there to like pick out the various like the tuxedos are all like very like 1970s prom tuxedos that are pretty clean actually. So like sewery is a subjective term. So
Great.
Aru, you're getting like a powder blue tuxedo with like lots of ruffles.
Fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But as Tim mentioned, the prom is imminent. So our heroes have only little time to prepare before prom is upon them. So anything you're doing to prepare?
Finley doesn't want to look like Finley's trying too hard, so Finley's gonna wear just like a cool hip hat type thing. It's coming.
This is a big moment. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh man! Whoa! Yikes! Finley doesn't
Never
care.
even see me coming, bro.
And Tempest, what's your
I
strategy?
mean, Tempest is already dressed in their
They're
very
already
best
dressed up.
outfit, so they're ready to go.
All right, so it's time for our heroes to go to prom.
Hey, I snuck this in.
I didn't sneak it, but I have it.
Aru, I'm not sure whether you're cool or uncool based on the standard rules of high schools in this circumstance.
Look, I'm starting to lose touch with what this word even means anymore because it seems to mean different things to different people. So I'm just going to get drunk, wear this hat and this blue tuxedo, dance with my prom date. Oh no. Is there a certain way I'm supposed to dance at this prom? Because this is how I know how to dance. Is that right?
That works.
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it depends on
yeah.
what you're going for.
Yeah.
All right. on.
Okay.
Depends on the tune too. Like that could work for WAP.
For sure.
Yeah, then for sure we'll play that at a prom.
Well, we won't play it because we don't have the rights. Instead, we will play the magic of DJ Bard. So DJ
Yeah,
Bard,
DJ Bard.
hit us with
DJ
some
Bard,
prom dance.
you play WAP?
style. Yeah, don't play WAP.
Play WAP. If you roll a 20 for me, can DJ Bard play WAP?
All right. No, it was close.
Wow.
14. The 20 was right there.
Free roll. Free roll.
Roll.
Free roll.
I-
Free roll.
I'll give you one more shot, but you're not going to get it. And it's 19.
Ooh.
All right, so
Do I have that thing that makes 19s into critical hits?
Isn't that Great Weapon Mastery?
no, that's just a magic item that you have in the actual D&D game that we play.
Dang it!
But
I even learned these rules.
so DJ Bard, you can take that 19 to mean whatever you want it to mean. Which, as you move us into prom here. Is where our dice came on? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So we're stepping into prom, and of course, as we step into prom, we're surrounded by cool teens. But our camera will prominently focus on the actors that we have paid to speak in this episode. Who are, of course, Lady Ringwarden, who's wearing like a stunning red plunging dress. Jut, who's wearing the exact same thing he was earlier today. Sir Estevez, who's wearing like shining armor because Jock becomes paladin in this world. Halson, who's sitting in the corner by himself, wringing the sewer scum out of his beard, I guess. And Sheets the ghost, who's just kind of dancing sort of the way that Aru was dancing on the dance floor.
So very cool, like
Very coolly.
coolesque.
Ghoulish. Oh.
So what are each of our heroes doing in this scene?
I'm going to find where Molly Ringwarden is and just like purposely walk by so confidently and go get my free drinks.
Nice. It seems like she's probably over by the drinks because she's got the free drinks herself as well, thanks to your labors.
What a watch.
Which of course is just punch because it's a high school prom.
Or is it punch with beer?
Punch with beer.
Can I shift water into alcohol?
Not under these circumstances, or sure. I mean, if you want to.
Well, Aru's already spiked the punch with beer.
Oh no. That's really gonna
That's the
Okay,
worst thing to
Finley.
spike a punch with.
Yeah. It's
Tastes
gonna
great to me.
like a rattler, but gross.
Yeah, a really gross rattler punch. Okay, so you're just sort of strutting by Molly. Aru, you're spiking the punch. Finley, what are you doing?
I'm probably gonna be doing exactly what Judd is doing, but mirrored.
Okay, so you're like leaning against a pillar with your hands in your pockets,
Yeah, and I think
occasionally
I'm probably
blowing
trying
air
to
out of your.
yeah, and I think like strategically speaking, I might be trying to like get a little information out of Judd, but only by pretending I'm exactly as cool as he is.
Nice. So what are you saying to Jet?
Like, so man, wow, this is so lame.
It's totally lame.
Oy. Yeah, but you know what's not lame is if something were to just like be hiding among us.
You talking about my soul? Because I've got a soul. Even though it doesn't seem like I care about anything, I'm deeply complex. I write poetry.
Oh man, that's cool. Can I tell you something since we're so close now?
We're totally closer than we were before.
Oh my god, totally. I mean, uh, I'll tell you something. I didn't get kicked out of my old school for being expelled.
Okay.
I wasn't expelled.
What happened then?
I thought look, I'm just trying to be honest with you, and I didn't have a follow-up to that.
Man, you seem pretty good at monologues. You practice?
Not as good as you'd think.
Well,
Like, it's less than you. It's almost an insulting amount.
you're talking about your
lack of
charisma score here?
It's like if someone were to assign you that charisma amount, you'd be like, "Hey, does Sean not like me?"
You needed other stats. You're a rogue.
Anyway, that's what I say to Jut. I bet he's confused.
Judge says, well, you know, we could die at any moment, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Make out.
Because there might be. Jut, I'm gonna come clean to you. I'm here because there's something dangerous happening, and I'm not your average teenager.
Sharing your feelings isn't dangerous.
You're such a betrayer.
God, you're so dreamy.
So Finley's distracted by Jut's grunge teen charms. Aru, you've got the punch spiked now, and Tim is like saying, "I guess we should dance."
All right. Hey, Tim, do you mind dancing with me while we like try to find this principal?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, let's like dance around this. Let's dance around this place and try to find ourselves a principal to kill.
I didn't hear that last part. He says,
A principal to kill.
okay. I love blood.
Me too.
So Aru will make an acrobatics roll for your dancing. Hey, pretty good. That's an 18.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing it with aplomb. So Tim starts to just sort of imitate you, kind of doing this like a little bit of Lane from Seinfeld routine. So you and Tim are dancing around and trying to find the principal. And Tempest, what are you doing?
I'm just standing over by the punch, drinking my free drinks and just not really saying much, but trying to like posture myself cooler than Molly. Should be like, I don't even care. I mean, this dance, eh? Pretty weird that it's at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
You're the only one to comment on that. Sir Estevez is coming up to Molly and like they're talking about dancing, but maybe it's not cool to do it. Meanwhile, the prom's dance competition for prom king and queen has taken place without any of the cool teens even really noticing. And so on the stage, spotlight comes down on a man with a sort of like gray pompadour and a like pinstripe suit, who's announcing, and so your next prom king and queen will be Aru and Tim.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Molly sort of like and throws down the glass. Sir Estevez says, "All right, the dance competition."
It was a dance competition. I thought it was based on popularity and coolness.
I go back to staring into Jut's eyes. They're so blue.
Indeed. Normally, prom king and queen is a competition of popularity and coolness, says the man on the stage. However, this year I could take no chances and must award the prom king and queen as quickly as possible so that history does not repeat itself.
I scoot into the frame with Tempest really quickly, like, hey, did that sound suspicious to
That
you?
sounds suspicious to me. What?
I'm like standing on stage, just like pointing at the guy, looking at you two, going,
Yeah, I think that guy might be a lich.
Can I throw my? I just want to throw my trident.
You're just
Oh,
gonna like,
babysitting real fast.
like haul the trident off.
Yeah.
Nice. So you've rolled a 6.
Uh-oh.
So this will do no damage, but it does catch the man, the principal, directly in the face and pull his face clean off, revealing the skeletal face underneath.
Oh no, it's exactly who we thought it was the whole time.
I knew it.
And this is where like we'd look towards our technical director Tabitha Houseman, and he'd like bring up another cool shot, and this time it's like the heroes, and there's like, oh no, the heroes, and they have to fight against like scary lich, and he's like a skeleton, and he's got like a wizard book or something for wizarding, and like a staff that's also scary, and he's like wow, and that's what's going on. Is that cool? You got that? Oh, is internet dying? What a terrible time for internet to die.
Oh, there.
Okay, it's back. And so the lich is revealed.
Oh no.
The teens all gasp in shock. Heroes, what are you doing?
We were taking a moment to try and see what the cool graphic was, but then it didn't work.
So I
I
do a boomerang thing with my trident, like a Thor's hammer. Can I just like?
I don't think so, but you can run up and get it.
Is that the sound it makes
Yeah.
when you return it?
That's make
so
so Thor gets
wet.
his hammer back, right?
No, that's not that.
Yeah, like Captain
sound.
America throws his shield and comes back. I'm gonna run and get my trident.
Okay, so you're jumping up onto the stage along with the lich Verminon.
I'll probably get an attack of opportunity, I imagine, but
So the lich is lashing out at you with his staff. The transparent, impossible to see die. So he's rolled a 10, so he'll strike a hit against you.
what? My AC is not that low, is it?
Oh, he's got bonuses.
No.
And he will be doing you 9 points of damage.
Jerk. Damn, your AC is not high.
Green light crackles from the head of his eldritch staff.
Wait, do we have a turn order?
No, let's just do it.
Great. I would like to take this moment while our Genasi friend over here is tangling with this lich individual to do another sneak attack.
So you're going to run up and try to like get behind the lich. All right. So Finley, your attack. You've rolled a 16.
Oh yeah.
With your attack bonuses, that will certainly be enough to land a hit.
Oh yeah. Great.
So we know this from your attack against the rat troll. So your score will be 12 plus 5, so 17 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Nice job. Can I do something to now get out of the way? Is that a thing I can do?
You can use your cunning action to retreat.
Yeah, I would like to use my cunning action to retreat.
So you're going to stick and move here. So what's the attack against the principal?
Okay, so I sneak in and I do like I like kind of slide behind Tempest and then do like a little roll between her legs and then between the principal's legs. So I just like roll underneath both of them while they're like doing other stuff. And I pop up behind him and just like slash him around the back and then like roll away.
Okay. Just getting that shot in and then diving back away to clear ground. The principal calls out with, "Get off the stage! You're ruining it!" And it's Aru now.
Yeah, this is my coronation. I'm gonna. Do I have a crown or some kind of thing?
Yeah, I suppose you'd have been in the process of receiving a crown.
One would. I mean, or whatever. I want to take it off my head and just like shove it into his heart.
He's gonna hit him with the crown.
Whoa,
And,
intense.
it's my staff.
Okay, you're gonna call that your staff.
Well, yeah, sure.
So your first attack, you've rolled a 4, which will not hit.
So I take off my crown and I try to hit him with it. It doesn't work.
The crown is plastic.
This is just shattered into pieces.
It was cheap.
It was
Oh,
a very
man.
cheap crown, a very Party City crown.
I thought this school had funding.
They don't spend it on that.
Uh,
They really had to hustle to get this prom together on day 1. But you do have other attacks.
Okay. Then I just throw the crown bits to the side and I go back to what I know how to do.
So throwing some punches. Ooh, not great rolls here. You got a 5 and a 1.
Look, Aru's been drinking that punch. The gross, as no one else will.
So you're a little drunk. Just sort of stumbling.
Aru needs to run off and go pee because she's been drinking too much.
All right. So while Aru goes pee, the principal lich will take his turn, and he's slamming that green staff onto the ground, and eldritch magic is swirling around it and bursting out in a blast of green fire in a furiously deadly attack. We'll have to explain this to Aru when they get back, but this is a save of life or death. And you must make a constitution save. The difficulty is 12, and if you don't pass, you are struck dead.
Oh no.
Oh, shoot.
So, what are your constitution save bonuses?
+5.
Plus 5 for Tempest, and for Finley, it would just be
Oh, come on. It's -1.
minus
Wow,
1.
the DM was real mean with you.
Wow, it's almost like the DM hates me.
What's your dexterity, though, Finley?
Oh, well, I guess
7.
that's +7.
Yeah.
So Finley will be the white die, and Tempest the blue. And Aru will be, or actually no, Finley is the red die, right? Aru is the white die.
Yeah.
Tempest is the blue.
Oh, phew.
Oh no.
Is that a
so
1 and a 2?
We have a 17 for Tempest. We have a 1 for Finley and a 2 for Aru.
Back from the bathroom. What did I miss?
Oh, I think you just died. I have lucky. Can I reroll?
Yes, you can use Lucky to re-roll, and this is an excellent use of it.
I would like to get. Does Aru have lucky too? Only for one.
I think, well, Aru has Lucky. Do you?
Aru
have
has lucky, yeah.
Okay, well, you're very fortunate that both of you have Lucky.
Or lucky, if you will.
I'm good with my
So-
17.
So using Finley's halfling luckiness and Aru's luck feat, they'll both get another shot.
Oh god.
15 and 17.
Yes!
And so you've saved yourself from the grave.
Oh my god. I guess my shit's not so bad after all.
And so this bolt of green fire bursts out. How do you want to represent your luckiness for being saved here, Finley and Aru?
Sorry, my hat fell off. Drama. They'll all know that I'm not a student. How do I want to... What happened? What was the attack? I was peeing.
The lich slams his staff down and green flames blow out of it in an explosion.
Okay, I was in the bathroom peeing, so I just get back just in time to have just missed it.
You attack the lich, then you go to the bathroom to have a pee.
Yeah.
Great, perfect. And Finley, anything special for your luck?
My luck is I imagine this stage I imagine it's on a kind of like stage in like a school gymnasium that also kind of has little like wings on the side for little presentations and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be little theater wings on the side.
Yeah. Okay. I think like when Finley like rolls away afterwards, he rolls away and like they feel the like energy coming and just like spring off the ground and like grab the curtain and just like swing off of it for a second.
Nice, swing off of it, and you like kick over a bunch of the backdrops from Godspell,
Totally.
And the green flames burst away and do not slay our heroes this day.
Jeez Louise.
Damn.
So we better finish this fast. Tempest, it's your turn.
I'm gonna rage out.
Just
Gonna
raging
go-
out hard.
Go
Rage out.
wild.
Do it.
Okay, so you're gonna make your trident attacks.
Yeah.
I'll roll you with the white die so we can roll twice. We've got a 19 and a 6.
Ooh. Okay. Well, one of them at least is
So
real
19
good,
will land a hit.
and I'm assuming 12 will not.
No, probably not.
Okay. Great. Can I do that storm aura again?
Yeah, well, anytime you rage, it happens.
Okay. Great.
So you're slashing out at the Lich, dealing a total of 13 points of damage.
That's okay.
So the Lich is reeling from this trident blow, and now it's you, Finley.
Can I say right after I do the trident blow, I'm gonna go. I have to go to the bathroom. Throw my trident down.
Swinging up in the like curtains, Finley says, "Am I the only one who doesn't have to go to the bathroom?
I'm drinking.
I have water."
The principal says, "I don't have to go. I never do anymore."
Cool, I say up on the curtain, and then I want to leap down to hit him from above. I guess. Yeah, I have fast climb. That's cool.
Okay. You're gonna fast climb down and do an aerial strike. Because you're attacking from a higher altitude here, I'll allow you to attack with advantage.
Yeah,
So
hell yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm
roll
gonna.
twice and take the higher of the two. So you've got to choose between a 9 and a 14.
Ooh, tough call. 14, please.
So with your attack bonuses, that will land a sound sneak attack. Ooh, that's
Oh!
What just happened?
so that's 10, 22, 25, so 30 points of damage.
What did I miss?
Awesome.
So with this attack, the Lich is not destroyed, but he's on death's door or undeath's door. I don't know how you put that. So how do you want to describe it?
So I'm scrabbling up and like jumping between curtains and like swinging, and then I say, "Well, you should think of going to the bathroom before you go."
Nice. And socking the principal.
Yeah.
He reels, his scepter drops towards the ground, and he's sort of reaching his hand out towards it. My precious scepter.
Oh.
Got it. All right. Well, I'll take that scepter.
So you're gonna try to grab the scepter.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to do it as an attack against the Lich. Do you want to sort of do your full sort of flurry of attacks here?
I want to stun them.
Okay, use stunning.
I'm using stunning. Yeah, so I stun them.
Okay, you'll have to land a hit first.
Roll well, Dungeon Master.
You've got an 11.
That's mediocre.
What is that total?
Plus 6, right? So
17.
Mhm.
A 17 will land a hit.
yes.
So the Lich is rolling to resist. The Lich is not stunned by your move.
That's okay. But I'm still gonna take the scepter.
Okay, so you're grabbing the scepter away from the Lich, dealing it 6 points of damage. It's just barely clinging on to life.
Can I hit it with the scepter?
You're gonna try to swat the principal with their own
I'm
scepter?
trying to break the scepter too.
Okay, yeah. I see
On
what's
his
going
face?
Dang,
gonna
that's
break-
cold.
The scepter on his face. Yeah,
All right.
Aru's cold-hearted.
You've rolled a 4, so that's not quite gonna.
Reroll.
Well, you still have extra attacks. You can still use your flurry
it.
of blows.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with this staff till it hits.
All right, your flurry of blows is a 17, and so that will connect. And with the amount of health he has, it's inconsequential. But You'll do him 7 points of damage, and it will destroy the staff, which destroys the soul of the lich.
Take that. Your phylactery is now, I don't have anything funny to say, fucking broken.
Oh, no one questions when a Ruth swears, but when I say bitch.
Was there questioning when you said bitch? It's now 10:30 at night. Come on.
Yeah, we're late in the episode of SNL right now.
Yeah. So how do you want to describe this, Aru?
I come back from the bathroom. I see that there's the sort of staff or whatever on the stage. I grab it. I hit him with it twice. And then it shatters.
Nice. As the staff shatters, Vermion sort of howls out, "No, my prom was almost perfect. There has never been a more perfect king and queen." Sort of reaches his hand out and, "Tim, why? Why?" Tim just sort of like slow-mo turns over his shoulder away from the evil Princess Vermion, the last person to ever call him Tim before you guys. Remember, that was hinted. It doesn't really matter much.
Oh, man.
And Vermion crumbles down to ash. Yeah, DJ Bard, hit us with some triumphant music as we come to the hero's success. Yeah. But of course, we still have some unresolved loose ends amongst the teens.
Yeah.
Particularly with Tim and Jut. Jut sort of steps up towards you, Finley, looking at the ash that remains of the lich. Says, "Hey, this prom is pretty lame. Do you want to go get breakfast?"
Before we do, Jet, I just need you to know, I'm a try-hard man. I love killing baddies, and I love adventuring, and I love breakfast.
Hey, that's all right.
If you want to hang out with me, you got to be cool with me, really loving and caring about things a lot.
Hey, and watching you kill that zombie principal really taught me that I was being a bit of a bitcut to you earlier, Tempest, says Molly, stepping up towards you. I'd love to go get breakfast with you too.
You don't want to go with Sir Estevez?
Sir Estevez says, maybe I could come.
Oh, you guys are into that sort of thing? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty liberal. Let's do it.
Sheets, the ghost, comes over and says, I wasn't really in this episode, but I'll come as well.
The more the merrier, Sheets.
Halson is stepping up towards you, Aru, and says, hey, are you going to breakfast?
Well, if that's where my friends are going, then yeah, I mean, I can always eat. But
it's a little late for breakfast, though, isn't it? Maybe we could go to second breakfast.
That sounds good. Hey, but before any of us go to breakfast, which I am fully on board with, I don't know what is coming over me, but I'm feeling really compelled to like stand about a foot away from Tim with my hands on his shoulders and have his hands on like kind of my hips area and sort of do this sort of motion slowly in a circle to some slow music. I don't know why that's coming over me, but it's just like really coming over me.
Can DJ Bard play like a slow dance version of WAP?
So as our heroes and their new friends slow dance together, who's everybody slow dancing with?
Yeah, he's big and handsome.
So Finley's slow dancing with Jut, Aru's slow dancing with Tim.
I'm slow dancing with everyone else because I'm much larger than them. And
not Lady Ring Warden.
You just kind of have them all scooped up.
Yeah.
So the camera starts to slowly pan back on the first dance of the second breakfast club.
Aww.
The joke I was waiting the whole show to tell.
It worked!
So that's our show, folks. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for those of you who are sending us your messages in the chat there. So many thanks to the inimitable DJ Bard who to adapt WAP so many different ways. That's I haven't heard it, so I don't know how accurate any of those things were. I guess I should hear it. Now that I'm not like teching shows at Bad Dog, I don't hear the kids' music anymore.
That's true. Yeah, I relate to this.
Well, does anybody have anything they'd like to shout out coming up on Bad Dog Comedy TV?
I'm part of the cast of The Oval, so that's on Wednesday nights. I'm not in this week's episode, but I have a pretty weirdo character that I've already thought up for the week after. So tune in for that. It's going to be a little creep because I love fall and the spooky season.
I love a nice oval creep. Anything for Kaya and Caitlin?
Yeah, sure. I do a show on Tuesday afternoons at 4:30 Toronto time, Eastern time. It's called Puppet Chats, and it's basically a puppet kind of living the life we all are living, you know, sort of quarantine pandemic life, trying to connect with people over Zoom. And so it's basically Zoom calls with a bunch of really awesome comedians. And tomorrow's guest is none other than Ken Hall.
Cool.
Yeah.
From Umbrella Academy.
From Umbrella Academy. Academy.
There's the French one.
And Kaya, do you have anything you want to promote, or?
Yeah, why not? If you're looking for ways to fill your time and you're like, oh no, Drag Race is over for a little while, and you're like, what else could I watch with a bunch of cool local Toronto drag queens in it? Then you should check out Queens, which is a CBC Gem series that I did with a bunch of wonderful, very talented queens that will undoubtedly be on the next season of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I mean, but that's not confirmed. We don't know. We don't know anything about the next season.
Yeah, that's true. I really don't want to get sued by World of Wonder, but I'm very sure they'll make it on there very shortly because they're all incredibly talented. So yeah, go check that out. You can watch it on CBC Gem. Yeah.
Sweet. And Ayaka, are you unmuted? Can you pitch? Oh no, you're still.
You are muted still.
Still
DJ
inaudible.
Bard.
DJ Bard. Well, I can pitch if you come in, Ayaka, at any point. But if you're
check.
Oh, there.
Oh, there you are.
Check.
Yep.
Oh, there's so much that you do it, please.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You can catch Ayaka every Monday at 4:30 p.m. on Bad Dog Comedy TV with Ayaka's Kitchen, a lovely cooking show where Ayaka rolls various different ingredients from people's like sort of cultural cuisine into sushi rolls, and it's super fun.
Ayaka, if you ever need pierogi sushi rolls, let me know.
Nice. And also a huge thank you to our technical director, Shanta Barris, or Tabitha Hausman, who hit us with those super cool lightning-based fighting intros.
Those are so cool.
So lightning.
So much lightning. Look forward for more lightning in the future. And if you want us to have more lightning, you can donate at baddogtheater.com/DND live. I'll put that in the chat. And your donations will go directly into more lightning for this.
Yeah. Fun fact, lightning is $1,000 per lightning.
We're using all of our serve on this.
It's mostly Serb. It's lightning. Serb mostly covers lightning, I think.
Yeah. But like, we can't pay rent now, so just
We
donate.
chose this for you.
Yeah, you can live in lightning for like a couple weeks though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it pays. It like powers your house at least.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us, folks. This has been D&D Live, the back to school episode at Dragon Grassy High. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day or night.
Bye.
Bye.